Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brian and Liz, Fullerton Party of 2, and we have a special announcement that a lot of you guys already know. And by the way, thank you for the hundreds and hundreds of comments and feedback.
I got locked out of my Instagram trying to comment back to everybody.
It's been a busy couple days, this whole last week, honestly, this last couple months, right? Yeah. But if you guys don't know, we're pregnant. Fullerton Party of 3. Did we change the channel name?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because then what happens when we have another kid?
Fullerton Party of 16,
no.
Going on 7. I'm just kidding. We're not the Duggars, but hey, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I did my part.
Nope. Your part continues on for the next like 18 years, buddy.
I'm not gonna give you a high five.
No.
All right, so here's what we got going on. We wanted to talk to you guys about the baby announcement. I know this is a video that Liz really wants to do as well because you've watched a bunch of these.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I am.
All right.
I might cry.
Oh, come on now.
I want to be emotional. I'm pregnant.
I know, right? Well, hey, this is where I've been gaining this thing from, little gobbler. It's the baby weight. It's the sympathy weight.
Sympathy weight.
It's my sympathy weight. You know, every time Liz gets Chick-fil-A, I got to get Chick-fil-A too. So we wanted to just take you guys back. If you guys want to hang with us for a few minutes, we're going to go down memory lane the last 8, 10, 12 weeks. Maybe share a little bit more about the baby and what we're excited about. And then we got a couple of stories we want to like kind of weave through here. And by the time we're done, I wanted to answer, or at least ask Liz, a couple questions about the baby. We've got a couple questions that you guys have already asked me that I want to parlay to Mama Bear. You guys ready for that? So stay with us, watch all the way through if you guys want to hang out with us for the next few minutes. And by the way, if you guys enjoy the video, big thumbs up. If you want to say congratulations, maybe leave us a comment. We read all of it and we really appreciate it. All right, so let's, I'm going to kick it over to you.
Okay.
It starts with you taking the pregnancy test.
Yes, so I recorded like everything and it's pretty sappy.
Yeah.
So bear with me because I was like shaking. I think before I show the video, maybe we should explain. We had a miscarriage back in September.
Yeah, it was tough. Very tough. It's okay.
And it was really hard.
Yeah.
So, I was kind of shocked to be pregnant again so quickly. Yeah. We actually did Entrepreneur Academy and I found out a few days later, and we had shared about our miscarriage first time publicly at Entrepreneur Academy. It was actually
that's a live event we do for our lawn care community up here in Michigan. We had like 275, 300 people over there, and it was a really good time. And that 2 weeks leading up to it, we had found out the news. So high highs, low lows, highs, lows. I mean, we were dealing with the COVID restrictions and the lockdowns. Our event almost didn't happen. It was a lot going on. And then, like you said, the unfortunate news was we lost the baby, which never really like took, if you will, or it never really. It
was a very like early loss, and I kind of knew something was wrong right away. But maybe we'll do a separate video just about that. But so it's kind of a shock to us to be pregnant again.
Hey, fertile myrtle, man. You know,
we didn't have to try that long, fortunately.
Fertile myrtle.
But
everybody said, you know, if that does happen, a lot of folks at our live event gave us a lot of encouragement. But then a couple of the guys that had a good, you know, attitude, they like said, hey, smack it on the butt and get back in there, man. She's fertile myrtle and you guys will probably get pregnant here very quickly. And they weren't wrong. So,
no, we weren't.
So you slapped my butt and you said,
I was actually pregnant at Entrepreneur Academy.
I
didn't know it.
Well, that's actually really true. So we didn't know because we did this whole talk about living in victory and we said that we're gonna overcome this, and we didn't know that you were actually pregnant at the event. Is Teddy creeping? So, all right, well, that's real life, that's our dog. So, all right, so you had the clip, and you had found out, I think you said that Thursday after a live event, which was on a weekend.
And I don't think you've ever seen this, so.
So we'll play this little clip here. We can watch it here real time with you.
So I just took a test on a whim, like a cheapie. And I think there's a line. I think, like, it definitely looks like a little line. Oh, so I just brought out one of the first response tests to see if I can get something on that. I thought we were out this month. There's a line. Oh my God. I'm shaking.
It's so dramatic.
Where are you, in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I can get it on camera, but it's there. Can you guys see it?
You got pee all over your hands?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Fine.
Oh.
It's like my Kim K crying
So,
moment.
okay, so what were you thinking right there besides, holy crap, we're pregnant?
I was shocked. Like I said, I didn't think it would happen that fast. I had actually taken a pregnancy test like before Entrepreneur Academy because I couldn't tell like if it was just nerves about the event and like everything we were going through, but like it just kind of felt a little off. And last time, like I immediately knew that I was pregnant. So I feel like I kind of had that feeling again, but it was so unbelievable.
Sure.
So I took the test and obviously it was positive. It was so faint because I think we were like
2 weeks?
3.5 weeks. Like
Okay.
I was barely pregnant. And yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Very, very exciting. And then, so you knew, I didn't know.
Yes.
And so you knew I was coming home, is what we wrote down on the notes, because you wanted to surprise me. And you always do these cute little things. We have a whole nother story for the first baby, unfortunately, that, a lot of footage, we did a lot of this. We were really, really excited. And I had no idea. And then you revealed it to me, the second baby, this baby, and you said, well, tell them what you did. So I was pulling in the driveway. Probably got done cutting grass or doing leaf cleanups. I don't know what I was doing.
I think you were doing cleanups and I knew you were gonna be coming home, but I didn't know exactly when. And I wanted to do something here because the last time we went to our land and I didn't want to do the same thing again. I wanted to do something special for this baby.
Sure.
So I did a bunch of running around. I immediately put up our Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And then went to Hobby Lobby and got a Christmas ornament that had 2 snowmen and one was a lady and she has like a little bump and it says baby and it says we're expecting.
Yeah.
And so I asked Brian when he got home, I quickly set this up, but I was like,
it was so weird.
I was like, hey, do you want to do a quick little video with me of putting up the first Christmas ornament of 2020? And he's like, that's weird. I'm like, women like that kind of stuff. And he was like, okay.
Sure.
Like he had just walked through the door.
I was like wearing 3 hoodies, 2 shirts, a hoodie, I look nasty, I'm exhausted. And you gotta do it now, And I'm like, okay. So
Yeah.
the tree set up, she's got this ring light thing that's behind the camera here. Her phone's recording. Nothing looks right, like for framing, audio, photos.
I was so nervous because last time I had waited a few days.
But I didn't put it
tell him,
together.
And it was the hardest wait. Like we had a couple life events happening and I didn't want, I don't know. I wanted to announce it in a peaceful, calm way and whatever. So I didn't want to wait this time.
It was so weird though, because I'm like, we know how to take a photo. We know how to do YouTube, if you will. And I was like
thinking straight either, because I had also gone to Target because I made an entire little box. It has a onesie and a pacifier and a little frame that says baby due in July and all this cute stuff. Yeah. So I guess we can show you the video of me telling you.
Yeah, because so I pulled in and you were like, he's here.
Yeah. So this is you pulling in.
He's here.
My leaf box.
Yeah.
He's here.
Teddy had no idea what was going on.
Okay.
And then, because he could tell, Teddy, he knows when something's off.
Yeah. And then this is the
This
clip.
is when you got home.
This is the clip of us taking this weird video photo. And I was,
The Christmas tree's cooking.
the Christmas tree's janky.
My clothes are looking ridiculous.
I literally just walked in the door. I'm tired.
Frank's meowing.
Brian and Liz here. What are we going to talk about today?
We are going to hang the first
This is supposed to be a vlog
of 2020
on her phone.
about 2 weeks.
None of this made any
ago.
sense.
Because I can't wait any longer, and I feel like 2020 needs some more joy.
Well, I got roped into this awesome video really quick.
Just walked through the door.
I just walked in the door.
I'm like, what's my lines? You know what I'm saying?
By the way, you haven't had Thanksgiving yet.
I know. I need a little more joy. We talked
I was
about
trying to make up a reason about why.
I had no idea.
Like, for real? Hey.
That's funny.
Did you know?
I had no clue. I look at my face, I was like, guys are dense. But the camera, the angle, the photo,
I can't
the
believe
video,
how crooked the
everything's
tree
so mute and ugly, and I was like, what's happening? And our dog's freaking out, which is happening in real life right now. And then she gives me this cute little box, little blue buffalo check, and
His first question was, did you pee on this?
I thought it was the pee stick, was in there, which it was. And then these cute little koala shoes and
They're bears.
little bears and all these cute little onesie things, and it was super cute. And I
then
was
you cried.
I cried too, because I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. But I didn't expect it, because it was that was pretty fresh, 6-8 weeks earlier, and so and Liz cries over everything, which is
I actually
beautiful.
never used to cry that much.
You turn into a crier. All right. So then let's see what else we got. We told all of our family on Thanksgiving,
Our
brother and
moms
sister.
and your oldest brother.
Yeah.
We told on Thanksgiving, and we didn't film it. It was hard to film because everybody came here for Thanksgiving, and we're sitting, seated around the table.
It was supposed to be this cute, like, capture them on film thing, and we botched it. It was bad. Nothing happened really, so.
Well, we said grace, and Brian led grace, and so he had said, and thank you for the baby that's arriving in July, and our moms, like, slowly got it.
Yeah, they didn't understand what was happening. That we were so, I mean, again, it was pretty quick,
Yeah.
They're like, it's like, miscarriage and then, miscarry and then baby. So it was like pretty crazy, So then there was like this 3-week lull where we were just kind of like patiently waiting and a little anxious. Didn't really know what to.
Totally impatiently waiting. I was not patient at all. I actually kept taking like cheap tests to make sure that the line kept getting darker because
you were taking them like every day.
I did. I took them every other day because your HCG doubles every 24 hours, or it should.
Yeah.
24 to 48 hours. And last time I knew something was wrong because my tests weren't getting necessarily any darker as quickly as they should. So that was kind of reassuring. Some people say not to do that. I needed that. I also temp so I could watch my temperature staying. Anyways, I get really nerdy with it. Yeah.
We're talking luteal phase and all these other pH balancing and.
I was able to get a ultrasound early because of what had happened last time. I think normally they wait until like maybe 8 or 10 weeks. So we went in at 6 weeks just to make sure it was a viable pregnancy and kind of find out as quickly as possible. And you were actually able to come in with me. I was so worried. One of the hardest things with last time was that you weren't able to come to anything with me.
Yeah, not by my choice, but they wouldn't let anybody in because of all the COVID, and they kind of eased it up like a little bit by the time we had the second baby here.
Yeah.
So that was we had the clip of the ultrasound. We got to hear see the baby for the first time, and that was
see the heartbeat. We could see like a little flicker.
A little flicker, a little gray and white, and Liz was laying on the bed there, and I'm making all kinds of semi-inappropriate jokes because
we were so nervous.
I was like, we were both freaking out nervous, and so the nurse lady was super cool. She
immediately, so you get a like outside ultrasound and then like an internal ultrasound, and usually the internal are way more accurate than the external. And as soon as she did the external first, as soon as she put the ultrasound thing on my belly, she immediately was like saying, just to let you know, it's not like last time. I can immediately see your baby. There's a heartbeat. Look at the screen.
Yeah.
And we saw this little tiny bean with this heartbeat.
Yeah, and you broke down like hardcore.
I did. We can show you guys the video. It's very short. Yeah, and it's this way, but
it's the so you guys can see the baby there. It's a little black dot there, little gray dot.
And that little tiny flicker.
Little flicker is the heart, and she's like, it's the baby.
Then I started crying.
that was a lot of fun for sure. Because we went back in the car, we like had a little hallelujah breakdown moment, as you guys can imagine.
Yeah.
And we were what, 6 weeks at that time?
6 weeks. We didn't actually get a print out copy of the photo because where we went was more of like an emergency kind of place where they do MRIs and a bunch of different scans. So it's not just ultrasound. So I'm excited. We're gonna go for another elective ultrasound and actually get pictures.
So we're coming up to Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas was so much fun.
If you guys are enjoying this, I don't know, like leave us a comment, hit thumbs up for the video, for the algorithm, I don't know, whatever. But we're having a lot of fun telling the story. Like this is a dream come true for us. We've wanted to start a family for a long while. And in the last few years, like we've just been working hard to like get out of debt, put money in the bank. We were building a home and a lot going on, and we hit some good goals, and we wanted to start a family. And like, so we're actively trying, if you will, since like early summer, June, maybe. What do they say? Trying to not try, to try to not try.
We technically only tried for 2 months and got pregnant the second month, lost the baby, and then we had 2 more months and then we got pregnant again the second month. So we've been really, really lucky with.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of doing pretty good, if you ask me.
Anyways, so at Christmas, we play this fun game. It's a tradition at his family's house every Christmas Eve.
Are you talking about the ball story?
Yeah, the whole family comes, big Polish family. I love them. They're so loud and just, I love them.
Yeah.
And we play this game where you make a like saran wrap ball, and in between each layer are treats and little gifts and things like that. And you wear oven mitts to unwrap it, and the person next to you is trying to roll doubles so that it becomes their turn. And then they put on the Christmas hat, and then the mittens, and it just continues on. And it gets really crazy.
So like somebody's rolling while the other person's like unraveling it, and they're like rolling doubles and stuff. And then by the time like they hit doubles, they're already taking the hat off the next person, and the next person's trying to put the mitts on. And then you got this smooth, big, soccer ball type deal. And it's pandemonium crazy.
Yeah.
And so they're unraveling it layer by layer, and Liz is in on it. I'm in on it. My mom's in on it, but nobody else knows. So.
Yeah. And in the center, I put a pacifier with a note that said, "The best gift ever, due July.
End of July.
End of July."
Yeah.
And then I put our names because we also have like other married couples in the family. It would have been very confusing.
Yeah.
And it took everybody kind of a second to realize, like, we finally got to the end of this ball and people were like, "What is this?"
Well, one of our friends had brought a girlfriend of his that they've been dating for 6 months to a year maybe. And they're really good friends of ours, Joe and his girl. And so she goes, "What is this?" And so we're like, somebody's like wondering if it's them, because they're like kind of a new couple. They're wondering if it was my brother and sister-in-law. And then my friend Joe, that I was just talking about, goes, "Oh man, someone's in trouble." Like and then he's like looking around like, "Who is it?"
But we can show you guys a clip of the pandemonium.
It's all the good.
It's just very loud.
It's a very fast-paced game. If you guys have ever played this game, let us know.
It's so fun.
We wrap the ball in like $1 lotto tickets, candy canes, gift cards, like $5 gift cards, just fun stuff like that. So a week later, we had the baby heartbeat. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. So that, like, seeing the baby on the ultrasound was such a surreal experience, and we had waited so long. Like 3 weeks seems like forever when you're anxious.
Right.
And just the relief that we had of, like, there is a viable pregnancy, like, it looks good and everything. And then having to wait like another few weeks before anything is really tough.
Yeah.
So again, it was that same buildup, and then the relief of, as soon as she put the Doppler on my abdomen, like, you could hear the heartbeat immediately.
We have a clip of that, right?
Yeah, I do.
We have, it was kind of surreal hearing the baby's heartbeat, right?
Yeah.
And you got to realize, like, the high highs, the low lows. We were on an emotional roller coaster because we're like, we want to announce it, we don't want to announce it because of what happened previously. So we're like super excited to like share with all of our friends, our family, and all of you guys. But at the same point, we're like,
I didn't want to have to
yet.
go through, if something were to happen, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go through having to tell people again that something went wrong. So here's the clip of the heartbeat though. It's short, but.
Is that crazy? It's crazy. We both read at that one.
Yeah.
And what's the lady that
My midwife.
Midwife? She was excited for us too because she had went through the whole other experience with us, and she knew that we were really, really excited. All right, a week later, heartbeat bump photos, and then that's kind of what we got for the clips. All right, I got some fun questions and some other things that people are asking. How's the first trimester going?
So I was really lucky in the first trimester that I really only had like the food aversion part of it. Meat is not something I'm still like, I cannot eat meat right now.
And everything I go to.
And I love like a good steak. Like I really do enjoy, especially red meat, but I just can't stomach it right now. For like a good 2-week period, smells were really bad and I would gag. And then
I was going, bleh, and you would go.
It would make me gag. Like, it was the most bizarre thing. I have a pretty strong stomach, and I think I only maybe threw up like once or twice.
Yeah, I was being a butthead a couple times because like when you like make me mad, I'd be like, bleh, and you would go.
It would literally, like, I had never experienced anything. It was very, very strange. It was an uncontrollable, like,
it was
gross.
You had a lot of nausea
for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I was very, very nauseous, and like smells of things would like set me off. But other than that, like I haven't gotten like super sick. I've been tired.
A lot of naps. We call it second sleep.
I am not a napper. I don't like naps. I think they're a waste of time. Like, he loves naps.
I love naps.
It's a big point of contention for us. And
get up, you're being lazy.
I will get up now,
I'm like, no.
have breakfast in the morning, and then go back to sleep for second sleep.
Because that's so much more productive than me taking a nap from 2 to 3 p.m. in the off season.
I don't know.
When I work so hard in the summer. I work so hard.
I think it's a different kind of tired.
Gender reveal. Are you going to reveal the gender?
So Brian will not let me wait to find out what we're having until birth. And I think with our first, I would like to prepare and like get everything together.
It drove me personally insane because we had friends that did no gender reveal. Like, we'll find out at birth. God bless you.
I think there's so few surprises in life. I think it would be fun to eventually do.
Well, you know what? I can find out. We'll tell you the day of.
So we will be finding out. We are into the second trimester. We have a couple more weeks until our big like anatomy scan, and I don't know if we're gonna wait until that point, or we technically could go to one of those sneak peek places.
Yeah.
and find out now, but I kind of like this surprise.
Are you gonna pick its pronouns and all that mess? All right, next question. What do we want, boys or girls? We got that question a lot already. I want a boy. I wouldn't be opposed if we had a girl, obviously, but preference is want a boy.
I feel like we're having a girl. I just feel like we're having a girl. Maybe I'm wrong. I always pictured us having at least a boy, if not all boys.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're having a girl.
You know, they always say, like, what do you guys want, boy or girl? And everybody says healthy. And we don't trust us. We're on the same page. But I was joking with Liz. I said, I was a boy growing up. I know what it's like having a boy. Boys don't be interesting. Maybe we should have a girl. And then you go,
I was a girl growing up, and I knew what I was like. And I don't know.
I'm like, I don't know who's got it easier in 2021, man. It's a crazy world out there. What do you feel that it is?
I feel like it's a girl. Like all of the old wives' tales and stuff say it's a girl. But I could also see us having a boy. I don't know. My skin has been really good. Like, not to toot my own horn.
Yeah, you've been glowing. You got that glow.
So I feel like maybe it could be a boy because I've heard like girls steal your beauty. But I'm also not super pregnant. So maybe that kicks in later. I don't know.
I've also heard them say that if you have girls, that means there's enough masculinity in the house. So you don't need more boys.
And Teddy.
Whatever, dude. And then overwhelming experience of the registry. We're already experiencing that.
So we don't have any babies in the family.
Or kids, little babies, kids, nothing like that
No,
yet.
and I'm the oldest in my family. My brother's only like 4 years younger than I am. So I was really little when he was a baby, and you're the middle, and Adam's only 2 years younger than you. So we haven't seen any babies.
Yeah.
So we have a lot to learn.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Car seats and strollers.
They're so
You start
confusing.
there and it's like, holy crap. So we'll take suggestions because we got to put something in the Tesla. And so like it starts narrowing down. And one of our friends, Jen Bronson, and his mom Jen, she's like a specialist and certified, all this other fun stuff. So she's giving us suggestions, and we got a good crew around us.
We have a couple of pics, like the Nuna Pippa and...
Yeah, we'll do another video. We'll do a little baby video. You guys want to see some more baby videos and shopping, and we'll do baby haul videos.
I'm so overwhelmed.
That way at least I can make some of my money back on YouTube videos or whatever, right guys?
That's one thing I'm not super excited about with a baby is all the stuff that comes with kids. It makes me...
Yeah, the toys are going to be great. Well, Caitlin and Brittany talk about that all the time. Nursery plans, that's what somebody else asked.
So it really stinks that like we were gonna live here for the first year of the baby's life. I would prefer to already be in our house and be able to do up the nursery and everything exactly how I want. I really love wallpaper, especially in a nursery, and we can't do that here.
It's not happening.
But I am 100% going all out on a nursery here. This is our first baby. We've waited a long time to be able to be in a position to have kids.
Yeah.
And so I fully plan on transforming Brian's poor office into a nursery.
All right, here, I got a couple questions for you. You haven't seen these. What was it a COVID baby?
No.
Any cravings?
Yes. Tomato soup, creamy tomato soup, but only in the travel cup, not the travel bowl, and not canned. It has to be in the travel cup.
And then who is the father?
I don't know, I guess we'll have to find out.
Better be me. We grew up in the Jerry Springer generation. All right, well, that's what we got here. Those are my fun questions. So I wrote down, we got the house, the land, the lawn business is exploding, the YouTube channels. I got a podcast. We've got live events we're doing.
We're doing our first couples retreat this summer. Actually, a month before.
You're due.
Like a month and a half before our due date.
Yeah.
We'll be in Waco again. I'm gonna be so fat and hot.
Because of the baby.
Because of the baby, not Chick-fil-A.
Well, you know, Chick-fil-A's got theirs. All right, well, that's what we got for you guys on this video. So basically, long story short, we're kind of crazy. A lot going on behind the scenes. We hope to vlog it all, document it all, outside of Tesla Tuesday.
Build a house during a pandemic and have a baby? What could go wrong?
Yeah, so it's been a wild, 2020 was a crazy year, and we just thought we'd just add a baby into the mix, you know? Like, we're already at terminal velocity of crazy. What's the worst that could happen, right? So,
Fine.
All right, what's that?
It's fine.
It's fine, it's fine. All right, well, that's fine. Blink if you're in trouble. All right, well, anything you want to add really quick? But if
No,
not,
just, well, thank you guys for your support. Like I
prayers.
said, I got logged out of my Instagram and Facebook locked me from commenting back, from trying to get back to all of you. We appreciate your love and support so much, and being able to celebrate with us. Like, we've waited so long.
It's a big milestone.
And we're just really excited that, like, you guys are excited for us.
Yeah. Don't cry on me, girl.
I know. I made it all this far.
And now you're crying. You're emotional. All right, well, that's what we got for you guys on today's video. Just short and sweet here. Well, a little bit lengthy, but thanks for joining with us. Like Liz said, we do appreciate the prayers, the support. We'll have the registry public eventually here, so you guys. No, I'm just kidding. We have so many people on my
I had a couple
channel.
people message and see if we're going to do a virtual baby shower. You guys are so nice.
A virtual baby, yeah, we got that. We want to do a baby shower on the land, maybe rent a tent and do like an outdoor thing, and but we'll take Baby R Us gift cards or whatever's out there.
Doesn't even exist.
What do they say? Like it takes a village to raise a baby, or one of those things. Dude, get ready. It's gonna be crazy. So, and one other person said, now you gotta get a side by side because for the baby and you.
I saw
other than just a
a
four-wheeler.
booster seat for the Laser Z.
For the X-Mark? For the lawnmower?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I did. So that's what somebody commented.
All right, well, that's what we're closing it out. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Big thumbs up. And you good?
Yeah.
All right, we'll catch up
I'm
with you
gonna
guys
go take a
on the next one. Second nap.